Another thing you'll want to consider when you're deciding what's best for you is the curriculum, whether it's an academic approach or an insider's view. When it comes to curriculum, everybody is teaching the same core elements of the music business. They'll talk about record companies, they'll talk about music publishing, they'll talk about touring, they'll talk about marketing and promotion. And more often than not, they'll spend a whole lot of time on contracts. But the music business is not quite that simple. Business is not done in a classroom. It's done in the real world. And oftentimes, things are not what they seem in the music business. While the fundamentals of the music business might be the same, understanding how things work in the real world is hugely important. Let me give you an example. If you ever watch golf on TV, you'll notice that all the top players have a caddy who carries their bag and helps that player manage their way around the golf course. Just like the music biz, sometimes things on the golf course are not quite what they seem, and an experienced caddy can make a huge difference. Imagine a golfer is playing a shot into a green, and in front of that green is a huge sand trap. The key is to hit a club that clears the sand trap and puts you safely on the green. So you pull out your laser rangefinder and it says you are 150 yards from the pin. You want to hit your 8-iron, which you typically hit 150 yards, but your caddy suggests that you hit your 7-iron, which goes 160 yards, but you don't want to listen. So you hit your 8-iron and it winds up landing in the bunker. What happened? That caddy knew from experience that while the book said the pin was 150 yards away, the hole was well uphill from where the players were hitting their shot. And when you're hitting uphill, the ball won't travel as far. The moral of the story? Context is hugely important. If you want to learn the music business, you need knowledge of the fundamentals for sure, but you also need context, and that comes from experience. The course is broken down into 10 separate modules. Each module contains a number of video lessons.